It was supposed to be one of the UK's most trusted institutions, but instead it became the center of a national disgrace. This is the story of how a glitch in a computer system destroyed hundreds of lives, and how one man fought back. The year was 1999. A new digital accounting system, called Horizon, was rolled out across post office branches. Developed by the tech company Fujitsu, Horizon promised to modernize the UK's vast postal network and streamline transactions across the country. More than 700 sub-postmasters, small business owners trusted to run local branches, began using the system. They had no reason to doubt it. They trusted the post office. They trusted the technology. But very quickly, strange things began to happen. Balances stopped adding up. Cash seemed to vanish. Accounts showed shortfalls that no one could explain. So postmasters reported these discrepancies to post office management, hoping for help. Instead, they were blamed. Some paid the shortfalls from their own pockets to avoid trouble. Others were suspended without pay. Over time, dozens were prosecuted, charged with theft, fraud, false accounting. Families were torn apart, homes were lost, suicides occurred. And all the while, the real cause remained buried. But one man refused to stay silent. Alan Bates, a sub-postmaster from Wales, had lost his job when he refused to sign off on numbers he knew were wrong. He didn't just walk away, he began asking questions. Bates started reaching out to others. He discovered he wasn't alone. The same thing had happened to dozens of others. Together, they began digging. They formed a group. They shared evidence. They wrote letters. They were ignored. But they kept going. As the years passed, more sub-postmasters came forward. MPs started to take interest. Journalists began digging into the story. Slowly, a horrifying truth came to light. The Horizon system was flawed. Deeply flawed. Expert analysts found bugs, glitches, and critical errors in the Horizon software. The system had been generating phantom losses, falsely showing money as missing when it wasn't. But the most damning discovery the post office knew. Internal documents revealed that technical staff had long been aware of these flaws. Despite this, the post office had gone ahead with prosecutions. They withheld evidence from the courts. They told accused sub-postmasters there was no known fault in the system. Many were forced to plead guilty to avoid harsher sentences. Some went to prison, some were pregnant, some were elderly. All were innocent. The full scale of the scandal began to break into the public consciousness in 2024. When ITV released the drama Mr. Bates versus the Post Office, the show reignited national outrage. Over 15 million people watched. The public was horrified. For many, it was the first time they learned what had happened. Faced with renewed pressure, the government acted. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak called it one of the greatest miscarriages of justice in British legal history. Parliament launched inquiries. Investigations were reopened, and a formal apology was issued to the victims. But for many, it came too late. Some had died before their names could be cleared. Others still carry the scars. Criminal records, trauma, a complete loss of trust in the system that was supposed to protect them. Alan Bates continued to fight. His quiet determination turned him into an unlikely national figure, a symbol of resilience. His campaign helped expose not just a technical failure, but a failure of justice, leadership, and humanity. The government has promised compensation schemes. Reviews are underway, but delays persist. Some victims still haven't been paid. Many say they want more than money. They want accountability, real answers, and justice that goes beyond paperwork. This was Scandalverse, bringing you the stories they tried to silence. Subscribe for more real-life drama, celebrity scandals, and the untold truths the world needs to hear. Because sometimes, truth doesn't just set you free. It shakes the whole system.